Oh, looks like we're live. Okay, guys, we're going to do some live trading right now. Uh, let's wait until a couple guys get here. What's in the background? Well, let me clear some stuff out. Okay. Hey guys, welcome. We're going to do some live trading right now because I think everybody, including me, has had some losses. So we're going to work on recouping those losses in one trade. Let's see if we can make it all back in one trade. Right now, if you look at the Bitcoin 1 minute candle, it looks like we could be forming a inverse head and shoulders. And what I'll do is on my Twitter, I'm going to post charts so that you don't have to try and see what these charts are doing. You're going to need really high leverage too. And when you have really high leverage, your timing is crucial, absolutely critical. We might actually dump again, is the only real problem. Bitcoin, total crypto, let's see what these guys, oh shit. Okay, let's see what's happening here. This is what I'm staring at right now. I'm just staring at these charts. So you know what I'm doing. If we are forming an inverse head and shoulders, we need the long right now. What I'm going to do is a small, very, very small 500x long and a 700x long. Being fully aware that this thing could get liquidated. No, I think we are going to dump again. The safer bet might just be to short. Fuck. It would be really, really unlikely for this thing to survive. Let's let it bounce a little bit. Close my longs out. Lost 30% of my money. That's okay. It's not okay, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, short. Short, more short. Let's just add some shorts. 300x short, 240x short. Yeah, more 240x short, 350x short. Okay, I'm going to post this chart for you guys to see on my Twitter, OTC underscore Bitcoin. I wonder if it's okay to turn on music. Like, will YouTube flag it? Okay, so this looks like it wants to be an inverse head and shoulders. But reality is, it looks too much like a triangle. And if we're close to being a triangle, then we're not going to go the direction we want. I'm going to circle the up arrow to show you that I don't think we're going to pump. Okay, yeah. I really hate doing this. Looks like our head and shoulders. And I don't have, if you guys have access to crypto quant, I want to see what the ETF inflows are doing. I messaged them and I didn't get a response yet because I don't have an updated chart. I don't know why their charts take a day to upload. Like, what the hell is up with that? If we are going to pump, we would pump here, but I don't think we're going to pump. I really don't. Oh, did I, oh, here. I don't think I tweeted this. So what does futureview.app say about Bitcoin today? Question mark. It's 1:14. That means it's just past midnight New York City time, so we're losing a lot of volume. Americans are going to sleep. Man. Okay, so I just tweeted out the chart that I'm looking at as to why. See, we have technically when you have a descending channel going down this way, and you have a rejection on the bottom side, it's a reversal. But at this hour, when there's no volume, when there's no New Yorkers to buy the dip, oh fuck, and we're almost, oh man. Well, let's make some money on shorts. We've almost confirmed the head and shoulders reversal on the inverse head and shoulders. I'm gonna go bigger on this. I hate shorting Bitcoin. Yeah, I really dislike doing this. Okay. A bunch of short orders. I literally would have closed at the top I literally would have normally closed at the top because the very top gave a clear top signal, except that I longed at the top. Well, low leverage because I figured there would be a little bit of a dip, but still, that low leverage was just destroyed. And I know why. It's because I haven't slept recently, just working, and it messes with my critical thinking. When you haven't slept, you just kind of get lazy. You get exhausted and you get lazy. Okay. I don't think this is going to pump. We're super close to just... Let me show you guys again. I'll send this out. Hey, Sean. Jeju Doge did 300x. I made a shit ton of money. All my community members made a shit ton of money. If you didn't sell the top when I told you to sell the top, you're the idiot. But spoken like a true idiot. Sean Goddard, the idiot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add to my short. I really hate doing this. Hey guys, 666, hello. I mean, why are you guys so, like, you're actively, the haters are so weird. They actively go out of their way to get wrecked. They're like, kill me, please, destroy me, block me. So stupid. Just, if you want to get blocked and hated, go hit on a girl at a bar. And that's the most direct way to get visceral hate. Because all girls hate you. Okay. Yeah, this is, it's midnight, 20 minutes right now in New York City. So I'm going to short more. If this was going to be bullish, it would look different. If this were going to pump, it would look different. You would see a clear sign of bullishness, but this is teasing a bullish head and shoulders while trying to hide a bearish head and shoulders. So I'm gonna, let's add some more shorts. Oh geez, hit the wrong button. Okay. Okay, now remember guys, I'm playing at about 300x or 400x leverage. So if you guys want to follow along, you're going to need Rollbit. The problem with trying to do 300 or 100x with Binance or Bybit is that the fees are crazy. With Rollbit, you don't have any fees. It's the weirdest thing. You only pay fees when you take profit, which is awesome. I will gladly pay 20% profit if you don't charge me for all my hedges and stop losses and all my trades across the board. Okay. Ugh, I hate doing this. Just adding to my short. Add it again. But the cool thing about Rollbit is that if you throw in $1,000, it can quickly, immediately become like $100,000, very easily. Now, okay, so I'm gonna post a chart. I'm gonna post a chart that shows you where I think final target is. On my most recent tweet, you see it's this one. This is my most recent tweet. Underneath that, I'm going to post more charts, so you know what I'm thinking. I don't like this kind of sliding consolidation for a bottom. This would not likely be a bottom. This is where I think we're going to hit bottom, right about here. If we do fall this low, which I think we will, we're going to make a lot of money both on the short and on the long back up. Right about here should be good. Okay, I'll post this up as well. Probably within 30 minutes, you're going to see a nice big red line. Oh, it'll be ugly, but it'll make us rich. I think a lot of you guys, I suppose me too, think that trading is like one of these things to where you look at the conditions, you look at the chart, and you go, okay, we're going to go up for 3 months straight. In reality, if you're absolutely sure and you're right that we're going to go up right now, you can never be sure how long or until where. Until all the permutations have been excluded, ruled out. It's like dating. Trading is just like dating. Hey, you had a great first date. Absolutely awesome first date, right? Hey, I think we're going to get married and have 3 kids. Does it work like that? All of a sudden, second date. Hey, I was right. We did have a really good date. But you send her a message, hey, where do you want to meet for a 3rd date? And all of a sudden, there's no response. She just ghosted you. That's exactly how trading is. You can't look at one situation and say, hey, it's stagnant. It's never going to change. There's no new factors. There's no new parts of the equation. Everything's set in cement now, and I can just cozily, merrily do a trade and make a ton of money. The moment you put money in the market, you're in danger. Every single moment. You can be bullish right now, and all of a sudden, we're bullish now. Hey, it went up. We're bullish still. Hey, it still went up. See? I'm a genius. We're bullish. Wait a second. It's not acting the way it should act right here. So now we're going to close our longs and go short. Oh, wait a second. We were going to go short, but then it looks like it's becoming bullish again. So we go bullish again. It's not indecisive trading. What that is it's being responsive to real-time changes. It's just like dating. You have a good date with someone, they don't reply back to you. They take like 5 hours or 3 days to reply back to you. They give you one chance, basically. If they reply back to you in 3 days, they're giving you one sliver of a chance to redeem yourself. What are you going to do? You're like, who the hell are you to give me a chance to redeem myself? Are you going to block them? Or are they so cute and wonderful and smart and exciting that you're actually going to try to salvage the relationship that's only 2 days old anyway? Think of trading like dating. Don't think of trading like an arranged marriage. Oh, hey, my parents said we have to marry this girl or we have to marry this guy, so we're going to do it and we're going to have 3 kids. And here's the dowry. Here's the cow and in our life. The rest of our life is set. No, it doesn't work like that. You go into a long and you're constantly fending off bears and tricks and FUD and scam wicks. Invalidations. You're constantly getting barraged by everything that's trying to shake you out of your position, especially FUD. You're like, hey, I'm sure this is going to be a long. I'm sure this is awesome. Let's make a ton of money. And then everything's trying to shake you out. Or you're bearish. Hey, I'm sure this is going to go down. But hey, the Hong Kong ETF is going to be launched in 5 days. Everything's going to go up because the Chinese are going to buy. You see how that works? You cannot, absolutely, you cannot make a trade and suddenly go, oh, I'm done. The moment you make a trade is when the war starts. The moment you make a trade, it's like the best laid plans, right? You set up your military and you think you're gonna set your troops to the southwest and then you're gonna have air support here. All of a sudden you realize, wait a second, the enemy waited until there's like this storm cloud to attack. So now air support can't help because there's this storm cloud, and then you were going to go up by the southwest. But what the enemy did was they destroyed all the bridges. So now what are you going to do? You had the best plan in the world. You literally had the best plan in the world. You're a military genius, and everything changed on you. So what do you have to do? You have to change your plan. You either can't attack or you just bring in more allies, which is kind of like adding to your short when you get short squeezed or long squeezed. You have to stay constantly adaptive. So that's why when I put up a video in YouTube saying, hey, we're going to go up, and guess what? We do go up. We go up 1, 2, 3%, and then suddenly dump 7%. Everyone says I'm wrong. No, I told you we were going to go up, and when I said we were going to go up, we did go up. What, you expect it to go up 50 years straight up without ever having any dips? And so I tell everyone, follow my Twitter. At least follow my Twitter, because last minute when things are in a rush, OTC underscore Bitcoin, by the way. And I haven't slept in 3 days, so you're going to hear me clearing my throat and rubbing my eyes. Okay. $1,000 is a lot of money when you've got 1,000x leverage. $1,000 is you're playing with $1 million worth of Bitcoin at 1,000x. All you have to do is get your timing perfect, and you're playing with $1 million. I'm gonna get. Here's water. Good. Man, I hate these fuckers. Really hate these fuckers. Now they just created a triangle. They got to figure out a way to shake you out of your position. No matter which direction you go, they shake you out first. I think they're trying to shake each other out, to be honest. And then if you're a quant, you know exactly what they're doing. So you see all their hidden messages. Oh, I didn't upload this chart. I was going to show you why it's so much of a pain right now. But I'm pretty sure we're going to dump. We don't put 5 fingers down and not dump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 5 fingers. So weird. Okay. I'll post this on Twitter. Okay. And this is going to get a red arrow. Yeah, inverse head and shoulders don't look like that. But the timing's about right. This is just absolute craziness. Okay. Here's the second chart. You can see the head and shoulders developing, and you can also see the inverse head and shoulders. We have both the setup for a head and shoulders and an inverse head and shoulders period. Which one's going to get invalidated first? Question mark. At every single consolidation zone, comma, we always create a triangle or bidirectional potential setups, period. It's annoying as hell. Okay. So I just sent out the tweet. Basically, it looks like this. You see this right down here? This is a head and shoulders right down here. You see this up here? This is an inverse head and shoulders. So either way, I mean, you can make a case for head and shoulders, or you can make a case for an inverse head and shoulders. You'd both be right. But I think it's going to dump again. This is actually kind of a gamble, to be honest with you, because there's setups for both. I don't like trading when there's bidirectional setups. I hate trading when there's bidirectional setups because either can happen. The right way to trade is when you've excluded all the possibilities going the other direction. It's like, oh, it can go the other direction? No, there's no way. There's no falling wedge. There's no inverse head and shoulders. There's no parabola. There's nothing. There's only a head and shoulders. Then that's a good trade. That's a very, very safe trade. But recently, the whales aren't letting you have those kinds of setups. Everything's a triangle now. So your ability to do really microscopic TA, I mean, even if you're an AI bot, literally, even if you're an AI bot, the only advantage you'd have over a human being is that you're not going to get tired. But your risk reward level is exactly the same as a human being that just sees, takes everything into consideration. So there's really no advantage. Okay, I think we just confirmed that we're going to dump. Maybe not. Looks like we might actually pump now. I realize most of you guys don't know what I'm looking at as to why I say, oh, it looks like we're gonna put, oh no, it looks like we're gonna, and that changes literally if I'm looking at the 30-second candles and 10-second candles. Most people are like using the 1 hour candle or the 4 hour or one daily candle. You can't see shit on a daily candle. So much happens in a day, you can't see shit. So I'm using the resolution that artificial intelligence algorithms use. And those guys use 10-second, 5-second candles. Every single 5 or 10 seconds, they're recalculating. This is really fucked. Oh, not big. Yeah, you do not look like you want to pump. You really don't look like you want to pump. So I'm going to short the fuck out of you. 600x short. That's kind of a lot. Oh, fuck it. Yeah. 700x short on Bitcoin. I guess I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Are you guys following my Twitter just to see what I'm looking at as to why I just shorted? We just had a rejection. I'll circle that and label it with a capital letter R for rejection. But I mean, remember, the rejection can turn into a consolidation, and then it can just turn into a continuation. So rejections are not permanent. Anything can happen at any point. Now we have bottom side rejection, which means we could continue up. But they're going to do that to shake you out of your position. Everything is about messaging. Everything is about signaling. They're trying to signal. So at some point, it just basically comes down to guessing when there's setups for both. I hate setups for both, but like I said, okay, now we have a clear rejection. That was a pain. Okay. So it looks like this. Capital letter R. You see that little thing there, that little wick? That's a rejection wick, which means we're going to go back under that blue line unless we start consolidating over on top of the blue line, which, oh shit. There's a fork in the road every single step of the way. Okay. This is a rejection, period. It might not stay a rejection if we go back over the red line again and zigzag over the red line, period. If we do that, it might turn into a consolidation, continuation consolidation, which is what it's doing right now. So again, comma, we don't have any high likelihood clarity, period, yet, period. But there will be a point. There will be a point where you get high likelihood clarity where all the other options are excluded. All the other setups have already failed. Well, why don't we just wait for that moment? We could, but generally what ends up happening is that at that moment, a lot of the profit's already taken out because the less risk there is, the lower the price, basically, if you're going the short. The less risk there is, the higher the price if you're going the long. That's just how it is. So if you want to make a lot of money, you're going to have to take some amount of risk. And like Warren Buffett said, watch your egg basket very closely. So that's why I'm watching this at a 30-second resolution. So here's what I just put up on Twitter. I circled the red, that's a wick. That means, you ain't going over this red line. Ugh, but it's going back over. Right now. I think it's going to go over and zig, 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 and then dump really hard. What are the odds that it'll pump from here? This just doesn't look like a pump. This is not what something that pumps looks like. Basically, let me simplify this for you so you see what's happening. Oh, that's not it. Okay, eraser tool, erase, okay. Basically, this is what's happening. So you've got an inverse head and shoulders on the top and a head and shoulders on the bottom. Either way, you're kind of screwed. Okay, so we're back over the red line, but it looks like we're going to double invalidate on top of the red line and just dump again. We really rarely pump at 1 a.m. New York City time. It's an extremely rare thing to happen. Ooh, double invalidation has been just invalidated. Looks like we might actually pump now. Oof. Let's see. No. We could have pumped, but whales aren't taking the bait. Does anybody have access to CryptoQuant? I mean, I do. I'm paying for premium membership, but I can't get all the charts that I need. Like, is the IBET ETF really at zero inflows today? I would like to know the answer to that. We're super, super close to invalidating the head and shoulders. The head and shoulders requires that the head and the shoulders be at a certain proportion. And if that proportion is violated, even slightly, like 2 shoulders and 1 head, right? Then that means we're not going to dump, we're going to go up. And we're just right on that borderline. We're literally like, it's like that guy that has that Clorox and he's like, and then he's pretending to jump off the balcony. It's just like that right now. It's literally just like that. And there's very few people on this planet that knows the perfect proportions of a head and shoulders, but the quants. And the quants that control millions of dollars. So they're the ones that the algorithms are trying to fool and trick right now. Eesh, fuck. Really, just eesh, fuck. Editores, tú eres el perdedor. Estás proyectando tus pensamientos de tú mismo a los de afuera. Okay, I think we can be a little bit more comfortable in the potential of a short right now because I found another um, short confirmation. Ugh, this is fucking ugly. This is fucking ugly. I guess I told you that I was going to show you what I was looking at, right? Here, look. Are you guys actually trading this? Because if you're trading this, this would be a perfect place to do, if you don't have Rollbit, this would be a perfect place to do a 100x short. And get ready to take liquidation. Because there's still high risk in this, but we're literally at the borderline. If we go up 1 pixel, we're going to go up a lot. If we go down 1 pixel, we're just going to dump a lot. And I think we're going to go down a lot. I mean, what you could do is do a 100x long and a short and be totally happy with getting one of those liquidated. All right, while this is deciding what to do, I'm going to try and see if CryptoQuant has any new data. And these things were like last run. What the fuck? It's like, why would you have a chart and then not update it? That's the stupidest fucking thing in the world. I mean, look at this thing. Here's the chart. Here's this chart, right? Bitcoin ETF historical holdings trend. I don't know if you can see it or not. But then it says last updated 18 hours ago. It's like, what the fuck is the use of buying real-time analytics if you're not going to update it for 18 hours in a row? It's pure stupidity. I'm going to tag CryptoQuant. Historical Bitcoin holdings trend. So why can't I update my Bitcoin ETF historical Bitcoin holdings trend graph, period? It says last run 18 hours ago, period. Why am I paying for premium real-time block by block resolution analytics when you're not getting me any data for 18 hours? Question mark. Okay. So basically, this is what I'm looking at on CryptoQuant. And what this says is these are all the spot holdings. Ah, jeez. This is enough to give you an ulcer. Because it's just sitting there right on the fence. It's literally sitting there right on the fence. And basically what's happening is that they've plateaued. All the American ETFs have plateaued their amount of, but I mean, this is like 9 hours ago. This is 18 hours ago. It's not recent enough data to know whether they're just starting to accumulate more or do what. So it's kind of like, it's just really useless. They're useless charts. I want my money back. 2 o'clock, 2:30. Are you really going to turn into an inverse head and shoulders? I don't think so. I still don't think so. You've got... Hold on, let me do another metric test. Yeah, yeah, figured it out. I'm 80% sure we're gonna dump. Oof. Oh. Doing live trading on YouTube. Okay. Bitcoin exchange inflow. Did that just dip, or is this... What's the granularity on this? Resolution block, okay, update. Inflow. Bitcoin exchange reserve. Bitcoin exchange reserve has gone down. Is this... Resolution block. Update. Okay. So some of these things, apparently I can get block by block updates. Others I can't. Okay. Come on. We had a little dip. Now we actually invalidated. Yeah, so please don't think of trading as some prophecy from God where, oh, I see this one chart. It says we're going to go up until December 15th. So I'm just going to sell on December 15th. No, things change all the time. And if you don't think things change in life, Um, okay, and try enjoying your life with that concept in your head. The thing about life is that it always changes. Oh, okay, good. Now finally we have a tiny little dip. Let's see if I'm in profit now. Okay, dip's getting bigger. Are you guys watching this with me? You guys are watching this, right? You guys are watching the charts with me? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is going to dump hard. Something like this rarely, rarely pumps. And we're at the high end right now. Or are we waiting for an invalidation? No. Okay, look. Oh, this isn't bad. This isn't good, but it's not bad. Here's a little tiny little marker for you guys to see. Did you see that little dump? So now I've got, what is that? 65%, 64%, 63%, 61, 62% ROI. See, 58%, 55, 58. So I already made 50, 60% profit on my money. What I'm worried about is that this thing is going to try to look like a breakout and then not, and then just fail. So what I should do it's 2 a.m. The time matters because it implies volume. It doesn't imply volume, it's a causal relationship to volume. I'm just going to take my profit and run right now. I'm going to close this out and take the profit and say thank you, bye. And just keep watching for some more definite, less risky setups. Okay. So that was one well-executed trade. Yep, this is where I cashed out. 59% profit on that trade. I'm still in the hole. I'm still negative, so I got to make a bunch more money to break even and then a bunch more money to get back into the positive again. But yeah, just that tiny little like 3-pixel move. It's like this small. This is about how much that candle moved. That was enough to give you 60% profit. So if you had $1,000, you'd have $1,600 right now. $10,000, you'd have $16,000. Okay, I think we're going to continue falling. So what I'm going to do is give myself a margin of error that is exactly how far? Margin of error is going to be, oh shit, it's going to be pretty big. Man, that's worthless. I can't trade this right now because I would have to trade this at like 50x leverage. I mean, 50x leverage is still a lot for most people, but I make a lot more money just passing on everything that's 50x and only taking the 300x leverage trades. Plus, the problem with the 50x leverage trade is you've got 2% margin of error. So you're just kind of like chomping at the bit. You're on pins and needles, and you're like this for that entire duration of that two pixel chop. Okay, I'm going to at least do a hedge. I totally recognizing that I could get destroyed small, just in case we continue going down. This is a hedge short, meaning the big direction is short, and I'm betting that we don't go over the high for the hour. Is this... Okay. I'm going to close this at tiny profit. 10% profit's all we need for this. Will YouTube ding me if I play music in the background? Or is that going to be bad for you guys? Moon Lambo, hey. Good to see you. I don't recommend... See, I don't recommend gambling at all. I only trade because I can narrow down permutations. I've studied so many different numbers, literally so many different numbers, that I can look at a chart, I can look at the conditions and say, oh, numbers that represent going down just are not showing up. 1 plus 1 does not equal 3. So, but if... Yeah, well, okay, it's still going down a little bit. You guys are following along, right? So everybody else, if you're buying spot, some people are actually really good at meme coins. They just have this sixth sense, this intuition. And if you study it enough, yeah, you can figure out what's going to be popular, what's not. But I just don't like that sort of thing. I just don't like doing things based on fuzzy logic. It's just real fuzzy, isn't it? Just all really fuzzy. Meaning, well, it could be this, but it could also be this. Well, this is cute, but how cute is it? Is it cute enough to be $1 billion market cap? It's probably only cute enough to be $0.7 billion market. I mean, how would you know? Literally, you're just gambling. And I hate gambling. There's enough unknowns in life. There's so many unknowns in life that I wanted to help build a website like Future View so that I can narrow down the unknowns. Okay, I think now it'll go back up. Right now. I'm going to do a long right about now. I'm going to cash out. I made like 3% profit. It was at 5. Let's see. Hey, 11% profit. But I think we're going to go up right now. Yes, I'm looking at the 30-second candles. So I'm going to bet long. Oh shit, it's already going up. Bet? Shit. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. 1000x leverage. Mm, 918x leverage. It's literally, if it moves by 1 pixel, I get liquidated. That's why I have to draw these trend lines super, super accurately down to the pixel. I'll show you what I'm drawing. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Okay, I'm betting that we don't go under this trend line. And this is a green trend line. You see how it's just a green trend line, but it's so perfect. Why did it hit that, and then it hit that, and then it hit this with a little bit of a fake out, and then now it's just hitting the green trend line perfectly. See? So that being the case, when it hits the green trend line, it should bounce and go back up. Okay, thank you for that striking copyright comment, Zaid Razak. Moon Lambo says play some music, yay. Oh, shit, did I just get liquidated? We went over the green line and I'm at a minus, I'm at 900x, so I'm at minus 40%. Minus 44%. Minus 50%. Come on, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Because if you don't bounce here, you're just gonna mega dump. Maybe you're gonna mega dump. Maybe I should just reverse and put some money into a short. Did you guys see that arc that I drew? I wonder, I can't rewind my own video. Ah, jeez, I'm gonna cash, bet busted. Lost. Yeah, this is gonna keep going down. It's an inexpensive way to figure out that we just got invalidated. I'm gonna make sure that my invalidation doesn't get invalidated. So what are the conditions I would look for to know that this is just gonna straight dump right now? What would I look for? And like I said, if you guys are just joining me, I'm looking for things that only artificial intelligence bots look at, quant algorithm bots look at, because they're just too complex to calculate. In your head. But for some reason, I'm stuck doing it. Okay, now we're back over the green line. Okay, so look. See? Can you see this, guys? When I show this to you? You see how the price is back over the green line? Okay, see that? I don't know if the angle is right or whatnot, but the price is back over the green line. And I think it's going to zigzag. It just rejected the bottom side of that green line and is still going up. So I'm glad I didn't short right there. But I still think it'll dump. So I'm not going to short again yet. I'm going to wait until this thing tricks enough people. It has a big enough, goes the other direction enough to trigger other AI bot stops. I really don't think this is a head and shoulders. What could happen right now? I'll show you guys what could happen. We're doing this. We've got the left shoulder and then we've got a all right, so we've got this, right? This is what we're, so on the top side, we've got a inverse head and shoulders. On the bottom side, we've got a head and shoulders on the bottom side. So, but what we could do, and this is what I'm afraid of, is that we could break out on the top side and then zigzag and then dump like this. This happens a lot, actually. It's it's um it's a bull trap consolidation. Literally breaks up on top of the resistance and then just dumps really hard. Hey, will you guys, are you guys trading right now? Send me a little note or type in the comments thing to tell me if you're actually trading this or whether you're just watching this to see if I make money or lose money so that you can laugh at me if I lose money. Or if you're trading, what are you trading on? Are you trading on Binance, Bybit, or Rollbit? That's, okay, we're back under the green line again. We just got rejected under the green line. We just got rejected over the green line. Now I know why. We're at a triangle. Yeah. Okay, let's see what Ethereum is doing. Bitcoin exchange reserves, exchange inflow. I think this is just going to keep dumping without ever fake pumping. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Because again, we can still fake, it's still going the other direction now. I'm looking at a crypto quant chart. Exchange inflow. Yeah, I'm thinking that within the next 20 minutes, we're going to have another big dump. Because what normally happens is Europeans wake up in about 2 hours. So the whales would want to, or the bots, would want to, I think it's going to dump right now, would want to dump before the Europeans wake up and before they can short. Because if other people can short, then the whales lose money. Okay, so I'm doing the 500x short with small money, like dinner money, but I'm doing several of them. So that if it does fall, I can start closing one at a time. All right, so Sky River Walker is trading Rollbit. Margex. Okay, I think we're going to keep dumping. I really hope so, because Uncle needs money. Okay, good. We're starting to slip a little bit. Knowing full well we could reverse right here and go back up. But I'm going to take the risk. Went back up a little bit. Remember, if you're just joining us, we're literally playing a 30-second candle resolution. I'm not messing around with hourly candles where you can't really even tell what's going on within a whole hour of your life. Would you use an hourly candle on a date? Literally, you're sitting there with someone and you have no reaction from them whatsoever for a whole hour. You tell her a joke, you tell her about your life, you tell her how you grew up, the things that you love and your goals and your dreams. And she's like, and then it's like 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Oh, wow, you're such an interesting guy. And then that's exactly what an hourly candle is. Tells you nothing about what's been happening for an entire hour. So you have to string together like 200 of those hourly candles, 200 hours in a row, to be able to see what's happening on a weekly basis. I got bills to pay before 200 hourly candles elapse. So that's why I'm micro analyzing with 30-second candles. Yeah, okay, so we're just retesting now. I'll enlarge this for you so that you guys can see it better. And we're back over the green line, the green arch. Here it is. See that green line? Now that's where we are. What I wanted was this thing to just go doof and just dump. But right now we're retesting the top side. I think we're going to dump because what we've got is actually a really clear, clean arch. We've got a bearish parabola. Oh look, it came back under the green line. Yay. Okay. Thanks, Martin. Thanks for joining us for the time being. Have a good night, man. You know what you should do, Martin? Just do like a 60x short with disposable money. Like money that you can throw away. You wake up in the morning, if it turns into like 500% win, that's awesome. If it turns into zero and you get liquidated, it's like, it's the cost of lunch. Do that and go to sleep. You should be able to sleep really well with insignificant money. Oof, good. Oh, good, nice. Now we got some profit. Nice. Nicely done. Do I want to take the profit and close, or do I want to expect a continuation? Oh, nice. Oh, it's continuing. I'm gonna have to add because this is the speed of this thing is meaningful. But when I add to my shorts, it's gonna be very low leverage, like only 120x. Yeah, we basically invalidated our bullish inverse head and shoulders. Did we? For sure? Let me double check. Let me double check. It's really hard to say, but we kind of. Yeah, I don't think we're going to survive this. I think we're just going to keep going down. But we slowed down, so I'm going to take the profit for now. I'm going to take the profit. And just watch for now. I didn't make that much money because of fees, but that's okay. Wins are better than losses. Okay. I'll show you another reason I think we're going to dump. We have a bearish parabola. Told you that, right? I'll show you the bearish parabola. I normally don't show people these things because this, the AI bots will read everything online and they'll game it. They'll figure out some way to game it. Okay. I'm going to show you this in a second. One hot second. Okay. Good. We went right back up after I closed. I'm going to mark the places that this thing touched the parabola. Here it is. Isn't that amazing? Like why is this so perfectly like this? It's like it formed a perfect circle, except for one rejection right here. This little rejection down. Well, where's my finger? There it is. This little rejection down here. Besides that, everything's just a perfect circle. So let's see how high it goes. Anyway, when you see something like that, when you see a perfect circle, it's exactly the same thing as a trend line, except the inverse. So if you see a circle going upwards, it's bearish. If you see a circle going downward, it's bullish. It's the opposite of a rising wedge or a falling wedge. It still is threatening an invalidation of, See, the Hong Kong ETF should bring in lots of money, so I'm expecting this thing to pump before the Hong Kong ETF opens, but at the same time, I'm expecting a lot of early longs to also get decimated. So at what point is that going to happen? I can't tell because CryptoQuant isn't working. It's not updating. We're still in the triangle. I'll show you the triangle we're in again. We're now back into a bigger triangle. I hate these triangles and these assholes that keep drawing these triangles. Just fucking make a move, buy or sell. Instead of just like stopping at every single triangle. Ooh, we hit a triangle. We should close our. That's how these AI bots are. Look, I'll show you here. This is the triangle we're in now. See that? Ta-da! Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go all the way up to this blue line, this other blue line here. This one. In fact, I'm going to bet on it. I'm going to go long right now. I just want to make some. Yeah, I already went up. Fuck. Fuck. Give me a little dip. Come on. Little tiny dip is all I need. It's kind of nice trading with you guys here because it helps externalize my thoughts, and hopefully you guys can benefit too. So I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, it's going right back up like the asshole it is. Should I? Oh, man. All right, so what's my thesis for thinking that we are actually going to do another leg down? Why do I think that? Oh, now we just touched the green line again, so I'm going to close my cash out, cash out. Okay, so close bets. Details, not bad. 36% profit, 36.5% profit. Made $8 on that trade. Well, on that particular trade. I did several. Is this gonna pump right now? It hit the green line. Crypto quant is absolutely useless. This data is literally useless. All this data, literally all this data, and there's no predictive value to it. It's the weirdest thing. Like, how many days is this? 1 day. 1 week. Price in US dollars and exchange inflow. Mean exchange inflow, Coinbase advanced. I guess this is. This is useful. There's no inflows right now to Coinbase. So maybe if there is an inflow, that would be, maybe we just wait until there's an inflow before we short. Bitcoin, exchange inflow. What about USDT exchange inflow? And now we're over the green line. Shit. This thing's acting like it wants to pump, which would be really, really hard to do. Could this be a rounded bottom? Let me take a look at this. If this is a rounded bottom, generally we would have a pointed atom on the left side. But I don't think we have a pointed atom anywhere nearby. No, we don't. We don't have an atom nearby at all. And we have a bearish parabola. Did we break the lowest low from? Yeah, we did. Which means we could pump. My God. We had a triple rejection on the low. Now that the Europeans are starting to wake up, they might actually add some long pressure. I should have just longed that. I should have just longed, but what's happening here? Let's take a look. at Bitcoin and ETH. See if this thing's going to pump again. It's the ugliest bottom I've seen in a long time. Ethereum actually looks like it wants to pump. Or it's going to fail. Yeah, right now I don't have a clear answer, but we're getting really close to a decision. In the next, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to short this just because we're so close to the fucking neckline and we're just refusing to touch it. I'm just going to short it. Whenever you're up at resistance, you just short. Whenever you're up at support, you just long. And 70% of the time you're going to make money. So just be careful how you space out your odds. If you, since you're only going to make money 70% of the time, if you keep going all in, you're going to go bust at some point soon. So what you do is you just change your lot size, change your tranche. All right, I did a couple small 500x, 600x, 700x shorts because we're right up against resistance. That was so stupid. I knew I should have shorted that top, and I listened to Wolf of Poloniacs, and I just put my guard down. It's fine to listen to anybody, whether they're right or wrong, but you can't let that put your guard down. But having not slept for like 5 days in a row, and now I'm not 30 anymore like I was or 27 when I first started YouTube. So it's easy to get exhausted when you're old. So do shit right now, nephews. If you're gonna live your life, don't wait until you're old like me to try and do shit. Do shit now. Accomplish shit. Make all your money. Like right now, if I buy a Lambo and I drive it around, it's not even, my pulse rate doesn't even go up. When I was in my 20s, if I just saw a Lambo, my pulse rate would go up. Hell, if I sat next to a hot chick in a movie theater, my pulse rate would go up. Now it's like, hot chick can take her clothes off and naked and dance in front of me, and my heart rate might not even go up if I don't really like her. It's weird. Age sucks. Now if she's really hot and I like her, then, we're gonna help fix the low birth rate problem in Korea. But yeah, when I was in my 20s, seriously, man, I would even go for fat chicks. I didn't even mind if they were fat. Now I'm like, I know, someone's going to screenshot that and turn it into a Telegram sticker. You crazy guys. Now, this is so close to the neckline, I'm going to close my short. I made a little bit of money. Nah. 2 losses, 2 pluses, and 1 $0. So, I'm not going to short. When something's super, super close to a trend line, that trend line has magnetic power. Literally, it'll pull price up to that trend line. Well, basically what's happening is, if there's a trend line, then right in front of the trend line, there's no orders. So since there's no orders, whoever's buying, longing, or shorting, whatever, it just goes right up to the trend line. And then that's where the orders are. So it's easy to get sucked up and it's easy to wick across the trend line. Because people are using trend lines to calculate where they should buy and sell. So right on one side of the trend line, there's like no orders. All the orders are on the other side of the trend line. Ooh, ETH just hit trend line. Oh, wow. Looks like we might actually fucking pump. ETH just confirmed, hold on, I'm gonna long. We just confirmed neckline. So I'm going to long. Europeans are waking up right now. I'm going to go 400x, 300x, 300x. Wow, that was hard. Crypto total also confirmed. Oh, man. When these things happen, they don't just sit there. It might be a bull trap, but it's after bull traps are only after it pumps. So we're going to have a little bit of a pump right now. I don't know how high. That's the downside of a bull trap. But based on the size of the pump, I'm going to know. I'm going to know right about now. You remember I told you that if we dump, we're going to dump by 2:30 or 1:30 US time. Now that Europeans are up, I think they're adding buy pressure. Come on, boy, go up. Go! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Where's my other phone? Oh shit! I'm doing this thing on YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna go into Binance. Okay, so I just did an 86x long on Binance, and I've got 300x longs on Rollbit. And let's see how much money that makes me. Man, this was such a pain in the fucking ass. Literally, they can't send something until they force it into the corner of a triangle every single time. Oh. Do I have enough money in here? Do I need to send more? Come on, bitch, pump. Nice. Ah, nice. You're giving me some money now, huh? Nice. At 500x, even moving 1 pixel is decent money. Literally, 1 pixel is nice fat money at 500x. Come on, give me some real action now. Give me some speed. You're moving too slowly. You're moving way too slowly. Okay. Okay, good. You're moving way too slowly though. When you cross the neckline, you want to see some power. You want to see some buying power. And I'm not seeing that right now. So we could end up having that bear trap, the bull trap like I mentioned to you before. Ah, shit. I really hope not, but I'm going to start taking profits on this real quick. Ah, shit. Now it's going back down. Bitcoin. Okay. We're back in business, going back up again a little bit. No, let me close out anyway. I'm going to close out of everything anyways, and then reassess, and then maybe use lower leverage to long again. But right now we're just... What time is it? 3? It's almost time to pump it, guys. Almost time to pump it. The total... All right, I'm going to use lower leverage and go in long, because even if this is a bull trap, the bull trap generally traps up higher. Oh, nice. We have a little bit of a dip, which I'm going to take advantage of. Perfect. I'm going to let this thing give me one little pump before I close again and take profits. Or if it looks like final bottom, then I'm just going to hold, obviously, and just make money all the way back up until Hong Kong buys the shit out of Bitcoin. Okay, let's see if we pump again. Oh. You guys really need to follow my Twitter, because all the things you're asking me, I've already explained on Twitter. Is this enough to be a bull trap? No. It's too tiny. Should start going back up. All right, now we hit that green line again. Too bad I can't do a screencast. Can I do a screencast on my phone? Oh, stretch. Ugh. Oh. Whew. You're not really bull trapping me already, are you? You can't bull trap somebody with that tiny little wick, can you? Oh, this is exhausting. Annoying and exhausting. It's the weirdest thing. It's a perfect inverse head and shoulders and it's not pumping. Yeah, you know what? When I told you guys that it was too slow, that it should be moving faster, that was my cue to just close my lungs and get back out. But I didn't want to miss. Oh, that's another note. Afraid of missing FOMO. FOMO got me stuck. Okay. Okay. I know what the fuck you're doing. I know what the fuck you're doing. Ah, man, fucker. What a fucker. It's trying to create a parabolic accumulation. Oh, my God. These are so annoying. Because every single squiggle, every single up and down invalidation, you got to track them all. Because parabolas can fail, and they often do, and you have to know when a parabola has failed or not. Exhausting, yes. And aggravating. Okay, so I did a series of 600x longs. The higher the leverage, the less money I'm using. I'm going halfers. See, if I go here, my finger is right in front. Okay, so it's aiming. Aim is right in, so the lens is aimed up a little bit. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. It's this thing. You see that blue line? This big blue line here? We went on top of the blue line, and now we're underneath the blue line. So we just rejected on top of the blue line. But I don't think we're going to dump much. I think what we're going to do is just kind of squiggle in here, and then just kind of arch upwards. Okay. I am going to take a break, guys. Right now, what it looks like is that it looks like we're going to have a temporary pump, but I would not trust the pump. I would not trust the pump. I think if we do pump, we'll probably get 2 or 3%, maybe 1 or 2% upwards, and then it might collapse. we're going to have to see some strength in here. By strength, I'm talking about volume and speed, velocity of money. How do you measure volume? Well, you look at the volume candles and you can use OBV, unbalanced volume. And you can use, there's another super awesome indicator that's volume based. I forgot the name of it. And for velocity, all you're looking at is size of the candles. Like if they keep moving tiny, tiny little bits, that means that they're just micro buying, and there's no urgency. And what you want to see is just big, huge boof, 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 boof. You want to see huge, big candles. So I'll get back to you guys maybe in an hour or two when I get back from eating something. All right, guys, let's make some money together. Thanks for tuning in. On Twitter, I'm going to send quick updates, short, quick updates, so you can find me at OTC_Bitcoin. How do you close this thing? Share. Oh, here it is. Yes, stop streaming.